guys. Let's do another ranked Throne of Eldraine draft. Alright, if you guys are here on Twitch, feel free to chime in. I'd love to hear what you guys think. And if you guys are on YouTube, post your comments down below. Let me know if you think we should have gone a different direction, or, you know, I know how much you guys love telling me about my misplays, and there are plenty of them, so feel free. Alright. I really want to draft Trebuchet. I just want to make like quad Trebuchet deck. Can we draft that? Barrage is really good. You find it wheels? I find it has not wheeled for me at all. I like this burn spell. I really want to play a Trebuchet deck. I think Midnight's great. I think Casket's great. I think this land is pretty good. Twitch chat is very spread. We have votes for a ton of different cards. I think this land is really good. It's probably worth trying. I just didn't want to be blue. I've never gotten to play this card either. I think this card's pretty good. I'm not drafting Witch's Oven. We drafted a 5 sorcerer, merfolk sorcerer or whatever. I like Once and Future a lot. Card's really good. I've gotten so much value out of it. Witch's Cottage is fine. Smasher's not that great with Castle. Yeah, I don't play much Constructed, so I don't care that much about rare drafting. This card's pretty good, right? Works really well with cards like this. 3 mana, but 4 +1/+1 counters that can just beat the crap out of people. Yeah, 2 of the red burn spells is pretty good, but chat wanted to play this. And a Scorching. Our red removal is just so good right now. We really want to pick up some of these. I think that's pretty good. Do we want to just go for another mill deck? Feels pretty mediocre. This uncommon's not bad as well. Twitch chat, pretty far all over the place. I mean, maybe red is open enough? I like Scorching Dragonfire. Red-blue deck? Should have been red, feels bad. I mean, we should have, based on what we're seeing after the fact, is pretty unfair, right? If we would have taken your red card and then not saw any red cards, then somebody else would have been said, see, I told you so. Very result-oriented thinking. That doesn't necessarily make you right. It means it would have worked out well. And I'm not even saying you were wrong, but like, looking at the, removal, seeing more removal in the first 4 picks than you normally see in an entire draft isn't grounds for like, nah, 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 nah. And that was also not salt. If you think that's salt, you need to find a different community. just don't want to be blue. It's the problem. Run away. We should have, I want to play a bunch of these and, like, sack their dudes with, like, oven and stuff. So here we've got Knight. Pump spells, okay. Each non-human, which is not bad sometimes. Blue and green don't go very well with the Knights. It's like black or white. I think it's probably one of the better cards, though. Blue has a lot of fairies. Yeah, but it gives them trample, not +2/+2. So fairies aren't going to trample for anything, because they just do 1 damage. People have been kind of kicking my butt with this. You know, if we're red-blue, this is where you want to be, actually. I have not played this draw deck before. Frog is pretty good, too. I think we're just taking the frog. It's just good removal. But... Brute, non-attacking human creatures. So this is really good if we can find the enchantment, right? These are also very good, but this is an instant, so we're gonna take this. Okay. Someone was right, it did indeed wheel. Or we can go with the aggro route. We're probably not having very many blue knights. So I'm more inclined to draft this. You know, Gingerbread's kind of cute with Fairy, right? He becomes unblockable 4/4. That might be just better than Slipper this early. We wield the Merfolk. Interesting. Alright, well, I guess we're in it. We seem pretty open, all things considered. So the question is the cumulative total of our cards that we currently have in a specific color more valuable than switching to green? Which I think it's very mediocre playable reds, except for Scorching Dragonfire. So we're basically comparing Scorching Dragonfire and some filler to Questing Beast. So we either double down and take the Searing, or we decide that red, basically just Scorching Dragonfire, is not as good as the Beast by itself. Someone's suggesting switch to red-green. I don't think so. I think our blue is stronger than our current red. Or just Teamer. Teamer with double casting cards in a set that is like closer to monocolor than to double color isn't very good either. We can change our mind too. I mean, it's worth 40 gems. So even if we decide we're losing on a Searing, whatever that card's called, I forget. We're gonna lose out on that if we decide not to run it. So I'm gonna take it, see if we can pivot to green. If it's not open, which it hasn't been, then we just made 40 gems and cost ourselves a good removal spell. Draw Fairy's really good for cards like Oh, did we not take it? We did take the Wolverine? Apparently not. I don't see it. Not here. Sideboard? I thought we did too. That's why I originally went towards the ferry. But we'll probably find more of them. I'm not super worried about that. No, that was my second pick. The other, it was something else. I think I took Frogify over it, is what it was. I'm fairly sure. Double baked in a pie feels kind of bad. So now red is seeming not open. This card's kind of nuts, right? This guy is decent. I didn't have as much luck with him as I would have liked. I had two of them in a deck and it just didn't get there for me. Card seems really good. I like the fairy too. But this allows us to go into green if we choose. We're still kind of on the fence here. I like the Cauldron because of the fairy. Take two of these, and this card's... Oh, it feels better to me than it's worked, unfortunately. But I think it's pretty good. Take the wolf, or we can spec on that. Ginger brew or this thing. This might actually be pretty good in this. I think this will actually be pretty good in this deck. It goes on just about anything. A little top end. First Rider or Pump Spell. I think we need the Rider. We don't have very many creatures. This card's pretty good with the Merfolks. Uncommon for value. Every day. So we would really like the Mana Fixer guy. Hoping to wheel nothing. There's nothing in here that can wheel, I don't think. I don't think we want all of these. But then again, there's not much else. Wait a minute, I actually didn't see this. Whenever you cast a spell with 5 mana or higher, draw a card. So 4/4 for 4? That seems good. Let's try this card. Yes, it is indeed nuts if we face green. Sleep? Over a second Frogify? I don't know. Because this makes it lose its abilities as well. What's our curve look like? I'm lagging. We got plenty of 2s. We're doing all right. Multiple people in the channel vote for sleep. There's a lot of good things in that deck. I want this pump spell, right? Or, yeah. I think we want this. Helps us cast our crazy spells. Hey, Large Fry. Welcome, welcome. Opt Ice Queen Griffin? Egg is kind of fixing. So we don't really need that much fixing, right? We just have like the one spell to fix for. And we're not splashing another color. Maybe we just take the Ice Queen. We have a couple of cards that make us draw, so the Grazer's a maybe. Wow, all the Trebuchets wheeled this time. Every time I want to go that deck, it never works. I think we take the well. I have one of these already. We don't have very many draw spells. Also, well, you can put the 4 counters on it as well, which is nice. We have double Brute already. We have 1 Brute. I don't think we want more than that. 3-drop slot looks fine. I don't think we're running any of these cards in all honesty. I think I'm most likely to run the Spider, but probably none of them. We don't want more of those, I don't think. Welcome to the human race. Alright, we got a deck. How do I not have 4 questing beasts? Didn't I play a deck with that card? What the heck? I only had 2. Interesting. I could have swore I played a deck with that. Maybe it was on my other account. I don't think we want this, like, light mill package. I think we would rather have this guy. Or the Spider, maybe? 16 creatures is pretty decent. Do, 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 do. You like Mill Fairy? We don't have a Mill Fairy. We have a Merfolk. There's only 2 of them. We don't have anything else to do it. I mean, we could maybe put 1 in for like long drawn out games, but it shouldn't be going that long in this deck, I don't think. Yes, I'm aware it's just a 3-1 most of the time, but I think that's okay. I think I want 3 2-drops, because the Sprite really isn't a 2-drop, right? We're likely not casting it. mean, it's a lot of heavy creatures. Oh my goodness, guys. Big hype. Welcome, welcome. Thank you guys so much for coming in. Goodness, that is a lot of people. Can we get a streamer shout out for Caleb? I can't imagine any of you guys don't know who he is, but fellow Tempo Store member and good friend of the channel. Make sure you guys go show him some love. And for those of you guys coming in from the raid, I appreciate it. If you guys have any questions about the stream or channel, don't hesitate to ask. Hey, everyone's favorite nerd. It took me a while to undo that name. Thank you so much for the first time sub. I think this is our deck, guys. So I'm adding a pack to the drinking game and giving you a raffle ticket to Friday's drawing. Thank you, love. I appreciate that. Mana base. It's pretty close to even. We have a lot more double greens. I think this is fine. When's the next drinking game? It's on Friday. And yeah, thank you guys so much for the big raid. I really appreciate it. We are, this is our 4th draft of the night. And we've been kind of forcing weird, funky drafts. Like we did Cat Cauldron's last one, some Twitch chat stuff. I'm actively avoiding archetypes that are more common or ones that we've drafted a bunch. All right, let's give it a try, guys. We got a 40 card deck. Let's see how it goes. It was Monday, but now technically it's Tuesday because it's after midnight. This guy fixes, so you just need a land, any land. I think that's fine. I did my mail outs on Monday. Yes, today. That is today, yes. So if you guys have something that you're waiting for, you guys can expect to see it in the next week or two. Some of them was going to Canada, so that takes a while. Gingerroot's rude. We hit our land. Such a big raid, guys. I'm so excited. Thank you so much, everybody who came in. I really do appreciate you guys. And I do hope you guys will enjoy the content. Hey, band, welcome. 5 or greater for this snapper. We have like, what, 2 cards I think that fit that bill? Not too many. He's running black, so I'm really scared to put these counters onto my snapper and then like try to battle, just because one baked in a pie and we get fucking savaged. Can't even hold open a counter for it. You're following because of my good taste in music. Awesome, thank you. Glad you're enjoying it. I'm gonna split up my stuff a little bit here. We're gonna try to not get too greedy. 4-5. Also gonna try not to risk the snapper until I can hopefully cast the Merfolk tree next turn, or the tree folk, Merfolk. Hey, I hear some sort of sound. Captain, thank you. $5 donation, guys. It's going to charity currently. I'm working on 2 different charities, one for the Children's Hospital in Seattle and the Chalice, which goes towards Serious Fun Network, a camp for kids with serious illness. It's not great. But I don't think he's gonna double block. And if he does, like, I'm not super opposed to getting rid of this brute. And I do want to get into a situation where I can race. I'm really sad that we haven't hit our blue source yet. But I'm feeling pretty good. Card-wise, we got Ice Queen that double locks things down. So this will let us draw a card. Really need to hit a blue source. None of these have reach, right? It's not a mill deck, yep. Which means we stand a good shot. The skewer is gonna fuck us up a bit, as long as he doesn't have too many combos. But these 3 colors means the overall, I think, average value or value of the cards in their deck is gonna be higher than ours. You just subscribe to donate. If you subscribe, that goes to the channel. That's how you can support my content. Can we race? If we tap the tree and send, he can double block. That's fine though. Maybe we can race? It's gonna be close. I can make it lose its stuff. I don't think that's worth it though. I think we go like this. Play more things. Post combat frog would kill the 2. Yeah, I don't think that's worth it. I think might need it for this. Is the thing. Because I don't think we can race him. It's gonna be close. See what he plays. So we could frog this, which would make him lose his guy. Hold open the counter. Yeah, if we frog it, it would die to any of the 3 things that he could attack with. You attack with this, 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 and this, hold open 1 thing. You can gain, go to 9. Block 1 thing. Take 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Not enough. I think I just have to frog something. Still should have waited. And then I'm gonna just hold open these things. Sweet child of mine. He didn't misclick and accidentally go on his brute. I think this was fine. Why is opponent splashing red? I don't think we found out yet. But I'm sure it's for some reason. So much follow, hi, thank you guys, and Captain, thank you again so much for the charity cheer. You don't get how you can like so many songs from a playlist because I have good taste. The entire playlist represents someone with good taste. So you just also happen to have good taste. Nothing wrong with that. Alright, we're on the draw. 2 lands, 1 of each color. But every song? I don't actively go out of my way to put bad songs on. So yeah, of course it's gonna be every song. I would never put a bad song on my playlist. True story. So I really don't want him to kill this with the cauldron. If we hit a land, we're probably going to try to bait it out with something else first. That's a pretty decent draw. I would very much like a land though. Rude. Oh, baked in a pie deck. Also rude. Yep. I need a land. I need a land. I never didn't have it. I don't want to play this guy because it's a good thing for him to just do the thing. I'd rather draw the land. Oh, that's a good card. I'm actually, because we have a land, I'm kind of tempted to... No, I'm not tempted, actually. I lied. Yeah, it doesn't matter. I think we just play this, and if he wants to blow it up next turn, that's okay, because we have a 5th land now. And it takes his entire turn, and he's got 2 cards in hand. He's got too many pieces of the puzzle without enough things that actually activate the puzzle. That thing is slightly unfortunate. So here's the question. Do I stack all of the counters onto this and play into a single removal spell? Or do I put him onto this and let him drain? I would 100% normally split my damage, but this, he just played this enchantment and that makes it more unfortunate. Right? He doesn't take any extra damage this turn, because the extra 1/1 that we attack with is just like a net even, and we actually take 1 more damage, but it does help us in the long run. See, we actually got punished. He wouldn't have been able to kill this. That's funny. I would have 100% put it onto a single target, I think, if I could have held open the counterspell. It doesn't play around the Baked in a Pie, but it does play around the uncommon 2-drop removal, which is pretty nice. Still a 4/4 to their nothing. I mean, Ravens is not nothing, right? Like, it does close the gap on you, especially if they're able to, like, generate food tokens with Witch's Oven. Yes, I will absolutely be holding open counter this turn. Man, oh. Skewer is gonna hurt as well. So I definitely want to counter the Skewer. You could activate, kill this. Maybe we could have just attacked with this only. Sticky sweet from my head. Ah, Criminy. Now we're dead. I don't think we counter it because he has a 1. If he didn't have these 1/1s, I probably would. But I think we can counter the Skewer here is better. Right? Because him getting... And we're gonna, but the problem is pushing with the Sprite doesn't, it's 1 damage a turn, and we're taking just as much damage, like, it's not actually gonna help us. We can maybe... He can't sack and get a food token if he triple blocks this thing, right? So if he triple blocks like this, it doesn't die. He doesn't actually get the food token. So he can sack the rat. Okay. It got rid of all 3 attackers. I think that was worth it. Oh no. Trail of Crumbs. I actually kind of forgot that that was there, but that's so much better. He has all the pieces. He also has a goose now where he can make infinite food tokens. So we're pretty fucked. Barry will never be able to compensate for the food he can make plus the ravens, right? If he didn't have ravens, sure, maybe we can get there over a very long period of time. But sadly, that is not now. This stops him from making more food each turn. He can sack it, but it also lets us get in with our flyer now. This is only a net 1. I don't think we have any pump spells. Hopefully he doesn't use this trigger. Don't use it! Don't use it! No! Baby, it's all right now. For everybody who came in on the raid, guys, I really appreciate you being here. If you guys have any questions about the content, don't hesitate to ask. Yeah, as soon as he played Ravens, I knew we were in trouble. Is his upkeep or mine? His. You'd say Scry for Troll King? Yeah, I think that's what we have to do. Also, he can only sack 1 cat per turn, but the thing is we are now at 8. So it doesn't help us any. Between us taking damage from the ravens and the cats. Oh, I thought I had the stop. What happened to my stop? I'm gonna laugh if it's the next card that we scry. I'm gonna super laugh. Okay, good. We did not get punished. That's pretty funny. Yeah, I'm just gonna scoop him up. We can't win. So I feel like Twitch chat didn't see the writing on the wall there with Ravens. Everybody, you know, was like, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine, when they had like all of the pieces in place. And our creature just did not have trample, so we were literally netting 0 progress, I think. Hey, Big Ben, welcome. Am I mainly a limited player? I am. I play in Fandom Legends, I played in E-League, I went to the Invitational, I went to like Pro Tour in Barcelona, stuff like that. But yeah, for the most part, a limited player. They couldn't block Questing Beast as well? Maybe. Actually, I kind of just want to hold open the counterspell. I feel like this is going to be a solid turn for us. Then we go into the Snapper, right, with him having no cards on board. And it's not double blue, so it kind of disguises it a little bit better. I think this is fine. Getting rid of something that blocks this in addition to a token, which most likely his deck can use. Put to good value. And we get to draw a card next turn. Good synergy here. Drawing that land was helpful. Obey. St. Louis. Wow, he just does nothing. Fantastic. That's my favorite. Alright, we're gonna draw a forest next turn. Never didn't have it, guys. We can't beat cats, but we can beat something else. Breath. Yeah, this curve is kind of stupid. We didn't have a 2-drop. Or we couldn't play our 2-drop on turn because we had a tapped land. May I go to sea? I want to show him the questing beast. No point in attacking with this, it just nets him 1 life on us. To mommy, alright with you. And Philadelphia, PA. If you guys are watching this on YouTube, I am sorry. You can't hear cool music. Sucks for you. That would be BM. Only if he doesn't have answers. Double white? There are no answers. But he does gain 3 life. He can block this. If he has, I don't know, what could he have for this? If he blocks this and gives it +7/+7, takes... I think he still dies. New Orleans. Alright, moving along. 2-1, guys. So yeah, I participate in a lot of tournaments that are, you know, constructed, but my favorite is always limited. For the person that was asking a few minutes ago. Lands and spells. I do stream Magic full-time. I am actually on the same esports team as Caleb. So for those, I know most of you guys came over from Caleb's channel. Definitely appreciate you guys. Earn 1 brute, man. Brutal. Tempted to throw this away, but we do have Wishing Well and Fairy. Double brute. Rude. My favorite person on the team? I mean, I'm not really going to answer that. Oh no! Hate that card. I will block 1 brute. I feel like I'm not going to be able to block them for a very long time. Oh, why didn't I play the sleep? I want to draw a forest, that's why. I'm going to pretend. I could frog it. I should have sleeped it. Getting a little punished, but we're gonna draw a 4th. We still should have waited an extra turn, right? Just because we didn't even need this, but Yeah, we take 3 damage for no reason. It is getting very late as well. My brain is a little smushy. And also, yeah, we just fucked up. Spooky little girl like you. We get to make stuff though. And our opponent's stuck on land. Yay. Vigilance and trample. Hopefully he can battle. Oh god, stop! I think we actually might just be dead. Like, we play this, but then we can't actually do anything with it, and then if he removes it, we're dead. Let's accidentally play a island, because we know we want to. Okay, don't bake it in a pie. Don't bake it in a pie. No removal spells. No removal spells. I need this life. Counteract the brute. No removal spells. No removal spells. Hang a gong, get it on. No! We're dead! We're dead! Fuck this card! No! We were fine! We were so close! So taking those 3 extra damage there sucked, right? From playing my lands out of order, we got really, really punished. And I actually love getting punished in Magic when I play poorly. It's one of my favorite things. Makes you better. You don't get better if you don't get punished. For those of you guys watching the YouTube video, win or lose, this is probably going to be the last match for you. The video's already getting a little long. Okie dokie. Lands and spells. We have a couple of things that would trigger this on 3, which I would very much like. If not, maybe our opponent will give us this value here. Get in with that. It's fine with me. We do have a very nice curve. Of you. This guy do each other non-human creature you control enters the battlefield. I'm pretty happy to just get in for 3. I'm pretty sure if he attacks, we're not blocking regardless. And I mean, we might block with this. But with burn and pump spells, I mean, I'm not going to present blocks here, I don't think. The question is do I want to play this first to bait out anything for the questing beast? It's going to depend if we can hit him or not. Interesting. Did nothing. So here he could have a pump spell, right? So I'm inclined to not play the questing beast. Because if we attack and he has pump spell, we get wrecked. So I want to bait it out with this. We either kill this 1 for 1. We actually have 2 of these. Or he uses this and hits me with a pump spell. We can play Snapper this turn, and no Questing Beast is a lot safer next turn, yeah? We get 2 for 1 here regardless. So I mean, this is fine with me. Well, 2 for 1.5, but you get my point. And then now we're looking much more comfortable in that we can slam Questing Beast next turn. Okay, we're gonna not play Questing Beast. But, wait. Target non-creature artifact. Oh, shit! That's not what I thought that did. So here's the question. Do we play around another pump spell? We could sack the Brute to the Rider and just play the Questing Beast. I like that, actually. That's not a bad idea. Thank you, Twitch chat. And he has to use the pump spell if he wants to save it. And we get in for 8. And then the pump spell trades with the Rider. That's a good play.
Don't try this yourself. It's extremely
Twitch chat making sense? What is this nonsense? Go home, Twitch chat, you're drunk. I'm super tilted. I fucking drafted the gingerbread for this card. And I drafted the other 2, the 1/4s because of this card. Wow, my deck is so much worse than I thought it was now. God, son of a mother. Biscuit. All right, guys. So we're 3-2. We're gonna keep moseying along if you guys are here in Twitch chat. If you guys are watching this on the YouTube, the video is almost about an hour long, so you guys got a good feel for the drafting process and how the deck ran. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. Leave some comments down below if you want to change how we drafted, or, you know, point out all the misplays. I know how much you guys like that, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye, guys. Thank you guys so much for checking out my video. Please check the link down below for our sponsor, Card Kingdom. They help me out with making so much of this content. Also, a big thank you to everyone who has signed up for my Patreon. Without you, none of this content would be possible.